Okay, I really didn't even use that much butter, but as long as I keep whipping it, it's just gonna keep growing and growing. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to take you along with me as I whip up a larger batch of silky, creamy, fluffy, whipped body butter. Wanna see how I make it? Keep watching. Okay, so the first ingredient that I'm going to be using is Kokum Butter. And because I'm making a larger batch, I'm using 115 grams of Kokum Butter. The next ingredient is Capuacu Butter, and I'm also using 115 grams of Capuacu Butter. So now you see that I am filling up my glass with my oil that I already measured out. So this is sunflower seed oil, and I'm using 178 grams of sunflower seed oil. So this next ingredient that I'm including is Rosehip Seed Oil. I'm using 51 grams of Rosehip Seed Oil, and I love Rosehip Seed Oil for the body. So the next ingredient is Cetyl Alcohol, and this is my thickener and my stabilizer. So I'm using this because it's just going to help the body butter really glide onto my skin. So now I'm just going to mix all of my ingredients in a larger bowl together. So I've incorporated my Capuacu butter as well as my Kokum butter. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in 15 grams of Cetyl Alcohol. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my oils. So this is my Rosehip Seed Oil. And then I'm going to follow that up with my sunflower seed oil. So now I'm going to place all of my ingredients over a water bath. And now that they're melted, I'm going to actually grab a larger bowl and transfer my liquids over into the larger bowl. So guys, you've heard me talk about all of these ingredients before. So if you do want to know more about these ingredients, you can check them out on my website at beautyrove.com. There's a link in the description box where you can learn more about these ingredients as well as check out a bunch of free recipes. So now I'm just covering up my bowl with saran wrap. So now I'm just going to go ahead and place this in the freezer for about 25 minutes because it is a larger batch, so it might take that long for it to thicken up. Guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I create a new video. So now that my ingredients have set and they look pretty firm, let's go ahead and place it on our stand mixer. And take our spatula and just test it out to see exactly how firm it is. So it actually was not that firm, and I set it back in the freezer for another 10 minutes, and now it looks to be pretty firm, and I think I can work with this. So now I'm going to go ahead and start mixing up my ingredients. So guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I make a lot of body butter as well as other DIY skincare products. I make them all at home in my kitchen, but I get a ton of questions about the ingredients that I use, how to troubleshoot making body butter, how to make it non-greasy, what to do so it doesn't melt. I get all types of questions. So I created a body butter guide just to answer those exact questions. Guys, you can find a link to that body butter guide in the description box below. This guide is packed with so much valuable information, guys. If you are a beginner, it is perfect for you. But if you've also been making body butter for a while and you're still having some difficulties, this is the perfect guide for you. So grab your copy in the description box below. So now that I've been whipping my body butter for a while, you can see how thick and creamy it is. Guys, this is the perfect consistency. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I'm adding in an ingredient that is going to help my body butter not be as greasy, because a lot of people hate super greasy body butter. So I added in cornstarch, and this is 26 grams of cornstarch. However, there are other ingredients that you can add in besides cornstarch and arrowroot powder. And again, I talk about those particular ingredients in my body butter guide. So pick up your copy in the description box below. So now I'm just whipping my body butter, and guys, the longer I whip it, the thicker it's going to get. And you can see how fluffy it is. I just love this body butter. So now I'm just adding in some vitamin E. So now that my vitamin E is all mixed in, I am now adding in a delicious fragrance. And guys, you can add in whatever fragrance you like. We all love different scents, so add in your favorite scent. This is my favorite scent. It's very soft but sweet. So yeah, this is what I'm using. And so I added in 5 grams of fragrance oil. So now I'm just going to give it a quick stir and look at the texture and the consistency. This is perfect. So now, because I want to do something fun with my body butter, as always, I'm going to go ahead and divide this whipped body butter up into 4 different sections. So I have 3 additional bowls here in addition to the one I already have, of course. So now that I have my whipped body butter all divided up, I'm going to be using 4 different spatulas. And now I'm going to move on to the next step, which is adding in some color. There are different types of colors you can use. I'm using Mica today, but again, I talk about the various types of coloring you can use in the body butter guide. So now I'm just whipping up the Mica that I'm using into each of my body butters. So Mica actually does give the body butter a more sheer color. So if you want your color to be more intense, you do have to add a little bit more Mica. So now that I have all 4 colors, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step. So next, I'm going to actually pipe my body butter. Because I love creating body butter so much, it's really a stress reliever, and it just gives me time to focus on self-care. And also, of course, because I love knowing the ingredients that are in the lotions, the creams, the body butters that I put onto my body. That is one of the reasons why I started making my own body butter and kind of got away from using as many store-bought products. So yeah, I'm going to pipe it because it's super fun. I love adding colors to my body butters. It just really makes me feel good to make body butter. It's just a really fun activity, and I can share my body butters with friends and family if I want, or I mean, honestly, if I wanted to take it to another level and start selling body butter, I could actually do that too. But yeah, actually drop me a comment in the comment section below and let me know if you guys would be interested in trying out the body butters and the other DIY skincare products that I make. So now that I have all of my different colors on my wrap, I'm going to just go ahead and fold it over and give it a squeeze, and now it's ready to pipe. So in total, this particular whipped body butter recipe made 510 grams of body butter. So the amount of fragrance, not sure if I mentioned that, but it was 5 grams. So guys, you can also head over to my website where I do have other body butter recipes and you can check those out. So this is the third jar that I am filling up. So again, I made a total of about 510 grams, which is about 18 ounces of body butter. So guys, these are my body butters. These make great gifts for friends and family as well. Like I mentioned, if you're struggling with your body butter, I have the perfect guide for you. There is a link in the description box below for my body butter guide, which is a downloadable version. The products and ingredients that I use can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.